Welcome to Flashpoint Friday, a weekly series where I select one game at random from Flashpoint's archives and give it a try. And maybe, just maybe, the game might actually be good. Hello everyone, welcome back to Flashpoint Friday, and this week we have Monkey Island Natives War. I'm going to go out on a limb here and say that this is probably not related to the Monkey Island series of LucasArts adventure games, judging by the look of this. But this was a game that was hosted on the Congregate website back in the day. I tried looking for it on the current website for Congregate, though, and I couldn't find it. So Flashpoint might be the only way of accessing this game anymore. I'm not sure. But in any case, let's select how play. I guess it means how to play. Let's see. Description. The hero fights against the natives wearing masks to defend the animals in the forest. Use the keypad to move up and down. Use the space key to launch the darts. Looks more like a boomerang to me, but attack the balloons on the heads of the natives before they reach the earth. Please note when the natives reach the earth successfully, they will climb up the tree. After each attack, some energy can be rewarded, and the strong skills can be released after the energy reaches to the max. Okay, a bit questionable grammar here, but I think I get the gist of what this game wants me to do. Balloon type, one attack can shoot this balloon, so I guess this takes one hit, this takes two. Looks like there's some power-up balloons. I'll probably just figure it out as I play. Let's just start. So yeah, I'm controlling the, looks like some kind of cat girl or something on the left, and these natives are on the right. And now that we're in the game, this game actually, this is inspired by an old retro game, but, oh, and I died. But yeah, I was saying this reminds me of an old game I've seen somewhere on YouTube, I think, but for the life of me, I can't remember the name of it right now. I think it might have been a Jeremy Parish video that I watched a while back. He covered a game for, I don't know if it was for the Famicom or some other old Japanese console that had a game very similar to this, I think. But yeah. It escapes me right now. Maybe I'll check before I'm done finishing this episode. I can fill you folks in later. But for now, I'm just going to keep on playing. So, interesting when you when your projectile meets theirs, they end up colliding and taking each other out. So, you could use that to prevent getting hit, I suppose. But it's probably better just to maneuver out of the way in most cases. Oh, and I died again. But, yeah, so we're trying to keep them from reaching the bottom of the screen. And so far, so good. You know, this isn't too bad so far. Alright, level clear. Move on to the next. I mean, the music's kind of repetitive. It seems like it only plays the single track, but it's okay. It's not the worst music, looping music that I've heard by a long shot on this series. And looks like one of the natives made it down. So that's potentially a problem. Okay. Like he's occupying a spot there on the bottom. Looks like I've almost got my combo filled up again, as I do. So I think this, yeah, passes through multiple enemies with that. And I think, yeah, that the natives, they're holding those shields, and so you can't take them out via that way, so you have to aim for the balloon. Right. I mean, I'm doing pretty good so far, I like to think. Ooh, that was close. Alright. Yeah, This isn't bad, honestly. Let's see, can I make it past this stage? I mean, I'm doing pretty well so far. Maybe on the next stage, maybe I'll intentionally lose just to see what that's like. See what happens when too many of the natives slip by you. So let's just go ahead and do that. We're on level 5. I think we have a pretty good idea of what this game's like by now anyway, so let's see what happens. Oops, well, I could get hit too, I suppose, and get a game over that way too, but let's see if we can't get a game over the other way. Yeah, yep, so each successive native climbs up, pull more. Oh, and I died before they could get up there, so... Well, we're back to level 1, so it should be easier this time around. So yeah, I'm just gonna purposefully not... Gonna purposefully throw this. Maybe I'll still shoot just to defend myself from the incoming projectiles. That might be an easier way. Yeah, this is a lot more manageable. Oh, okay. So the natives actually will take a stab at you from their perch once they get past you too. So that really does increase the difficulty. Okay, we're almost there. Alright, well, I guess it doesn't really matter how many you let past. So I guess it's just try not to die is the main objective. Okay, well, that's good to know. I'm pretty sure the original game this is inspired by, though, you could only allow a handful of enemies to pass you, and then it would be a game over if that happened. So there is a difference there, but yeah, I'll go ahead and maybe double check to see what that game I'm thinking of is, and I'll cut here and let you folks know my thoughts when I get back, as well as provide the name of the original game. So that's Monkey Island Natives War, and I checked up on the name of that game I was thinking of, and it turns out it's Pooyan, which is an old Japanese arcade game that saw a couple of home console ports back in the early 80s. And it turns out Jeremy Parish made not just one, but 2 video reviews of Pooyan console ports, one for the Nintendo Famicom, and the other for a super obscure Casio console called the PV-1000. I'll go ahead and post the links to his video reviews in the video description here. And I'd say that as far as inspirations go, this was a pretty good choice. I found myself really enjoying myself playing this game. So there you go. Not only do you get a game recommendation from me this week, but also a history lesson to boot. How about that? Thank you so much for tuning into this episode of Flashpoint Friday, and take care, everyone.